Coming to you live from the internet, it's the second annual Creationist Cat Super AIDS Extravaganza! It's time to kill the AIDS! Tonight we're really gonna kill the AIDS! Don't you know this is the place to be, man? Right here with Gman, we're gonna kill the AIDS! Yes, Creationist Cat will be your host, and let's welcome our special guests, Hugo from the Bible Reloaded, Armored Skeptic, Jacqueline Glenn, Thunderfoot, Anita Sarkeesian, Kirk Cameron, the Scheming Little Jew Baby, the California Raisins, the AIDS Virus, Carol Channing, Dwayne, Jesus Christ, the Kitty Crew, the Vigilant Christian Mario, Bill Cosby, SHMEXY and Pinky, Adrian Grenier, MR.T, Oddy the Cat, Gman, Mighty Cyrus, Roddy Piper, Money, Mr. T, Cal Kuchesta, Dexy's Midnight Runners, John Wayne Gacy, Bill Nye the Science Guy, SHMEXY Potato, Josh FEUERSTEIN, Mr. Sprinkles the Water Skiing Squirrel, Creepy Mouth Robot Thing, George Clooney, Jimbo the Morphing Dog, Radio Raheem, the Hey Scotty Guy, PewDiePie, and many, many more. We're gonna kill the AIDS. That's right, we're really gonna kill the AIDS. Yeah, you know that it's a bad disease, man. It's worse than fleas, man. Today we're gonna kill AIDS with Gman and me and everybody. So give me money or you will burn it. Burn in hell, you burn in hell, you burn in hell, you burn in hell, you burn in hell. Cause today we're gonna kill AIDS. Yeah. Hey, Shodomites! Welcome to the second annual Creationist Cat Super AIDS Extravaganza, the Lord's chosen AIDS fundraiser. And yes, folks, the rumors are true. Tonight, you are going to see here, in front of your freaking human eyes, AIDS vanish off the face of the earth. Now, I do have a little bit of bad news before we start. We had a couple of cancellations with just a few of our more high-profile celebrity guests tonight. You know, these things happen when you're dealing with superstars. But don't worry, Gman is indeed in the house, and he will be joining us shortly. Now, I just want to say there's been a lot of speculation about how I'm going to destroy AIDS and remove it completely from the face of the earth. And I just want to say to those who have incorrectly speculated that I was going to be doing this through the means of prayer, that you're wrong, okay? We're not going to pray the AIDS away. You're wrong, okay? So you're just going to want to stick around to see us kill the AIDS. You really will. It's going to be quite impressive. Okay, folks, we've got a very special guest here tonight. He is one of YouTube's most outspoken Christians. So give it up for the one, the only, Gman!
How's everybody doing? Read your Bible and do what it says.
Yes, especially the parts that instruct you to kill others for extremely trivial offenses, because those are the best parts. But look, Gman, we got so much to talk about, girl. So just how freaking are you, man?
I'm doing great, Creationist Cat. How about you? How are you doing?
You know, I'm a little stressed. Cats stress easily, and we had a lot of tech issues before the show started. But hey, we're good now. So, you know, Gman, this is really big because so far to my surprise, the YouTube Christian community hasn't really embraced me as much as I thought they would. And G-Man, you are a fan of CC, are you not?
I'm a very big fan of Creationist Cat here on YouTube.
Fantastic. So, given that my existence is pretty much the best evidence there is of the Christian God's existence, why do you think that they're so reluctant to embrace my furry glory?
Well, for one thing, I don't think anyone's going to believe that a cat can talk.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people say. And then they take a look at the opening of my videos, in which you can clearly see me being zapped by a deity of some sort. It's clearly the Christian God through the internet. And, you know, you just can't duplicate effects like that with sophisticated CGI. The only possibility is that I am a cat that was zapped by the Christian Lord through the internet. Now, before we go on, all you Shodomite scum, I just feel like I need to inform you all. G-Man and I were slated to have a rap battle on the Drunken Peasants. We are two of the greatest MCs within the YouTube Christian hip-hop game. And when we got into a little fight over who was cooler, Kevin Sorbo or Ted Cruz, we decided to settle things with a rap battle. But we have patched things up now, and we really don't have anything to battle over. So, sorry, it's not happening. Okay, Shodomites, it's come to that freaking part of the show where I reveal to you how G-Man and I are going to rid the world of the AIDS. Now, are you guys ready for this? You ready? You sitting down? We're gonna pray. Yeah, we're praying. But look, this is not any old prayer we're doing here. This is super prayer, okay? G-Man and I, we are pros at this. We have been doing this a long freaking time, and in all seriousness, this is an actual claim of G-Man's. He has gotten every single thing that he has ever prayed for. So statistically speaking, you know, the chances of us not curing AIDS with super prayer is just infinitesimal. I mean, it's it's impossible, folks. Just wait. This is gonna be awesome. So, are you ready, G-Man? Just repeat after me, all right?
Okay.
Oh, great and merciful Allah.
Oh, great and merciful Allah.
Oh, crap. Did I say Allah? Oh, man. You know, so many gods throughout history. You're bound to make a mistake like that every once in a while, folks. Don't hold it against me. Okay, so, great and merciful God.
Great and merciful God.
Take away the AIDS.
Take away the AIDS.
We don't want the AIDS.
We don't want the AIDS.
That doesn't really sound very sincere, G-Man. Is this like the first time that you've ever spoken in tongues?
I speak in tongues every now and then, I think.
Oh, you think? You think that you speak in tongues every now and then. All right, okay. You sound a little bit like a rookie to me, so I'm surprised. But hey, look, we did it, folks. We did it. Pretty soon, all over the world, news reports are going to start pouring in. People are going to be saying, where did my AIDS go? I have no idea. Must be to Jesus. As a matter of fact, why don't we check in with Godless Engineer, our man in the sound booth. Hey, Godless Engineer, any news reports of people losing to AIDS happening right now?
Well, I typed in the search to Google and it just said, are you stupid? So I'm guessing no.
Wow, I did not realize that Google was so sophisticated that it could make judgments like that. But, hey, it's early in the evening, so let's just check in later. Okay, you worthless freaking Shodomites. I see from the feed that we've made about $125 so far. That's really not bad at all. But I'll tell you what, if somebody kicks in just $50, I will give them free of charge, excluding that $50 charge, a one-on-one Skype hangout with me. We can bro out, we can play games, I can perform a Skype exorcism on you. The ball's in your court. And also, I just read G-Man's mind, and he has agreed to amputate his testicles and graft them onto his forehead for just $2,000. People, that is a steal. What do you think about that, G-Man?
If you get $5,000, I'll agree to do that, yeah.
$5,000? Come on, G-Man. This is for charity here. Okay, $1,000. $1,000. He'll do it for, now you know what? $500. G-Man will put his testicles on his forehead. I couldn't understand what you said, but I'm sure it was brilliant. Let's take a look at the feed, huh? Let's take a look at that. Okay. Yes, somebody said it's worth it just to keep you from procreating. Not very nice. Not very nice, but it's kind of funny. Folks, right now, I want you to look inside your freaking heart, okay? Because there's money hiding inside there, and we need that money. There might be an AIDS vaccine hiding inside there too, and we could use that. But really, we just want your money. So, give us the money, and we'll get rid of the AIDS. Because you know what? There comes a time when you gotta kill the AIDS, and today we're gonna kill the AIDS.
My name is Gman, and I'm gonna kill the AIDS. And tonight, I'm gonna kill it dead.
Fucking horrible. We're killing AIDS. We're not killing children. We're wiping AIDS off the face of the earth, and then we're chilling. Don't fuck it up.
There's a choice we're making.
Oh my God, you're horrible. You suck.
A little news from the forefront of AIDS. I actually got some word that people actually contracted AIDS because of that performance. So.
Oh wow, that's possible? Okay. That doesn't surprise me actually. That was truly pitiful.
That's not my fault.
That's not my fault. No, that is your fault. That is your fault.
No, that's your fault.
And it's just really fortunate that any minute now we're going to start seeing AIDS vanquished off the face of the earth, trending on Twitter and stuff pretty soon. I mean, I don't know why we haven't seen it yet, but it's going to happen. And I'll tell you something, G-Man, you really should get checked out, because your singing voice has AIDS. G-Man's voice, HIV confirmed. Matt freaking Dillahunty. You're one of the premier darlings of the Luciferian Shodomite science cult, known as atheism. But I'm calling you out, because G-Man has made approximately 400 videos, give or take 125, throwing down the gauntlet and asking for a freaking debate. He even wore wrestling garbage, some of them. Meanwhile, all you've done is make one 35-minute painstakingly researched video that was admittedly pretty reasonable and took down all of G-Man's arguments. But I don't see you wearing wrestling gear. What are you afraid of, Matt? That he's gonna intellectually body slam your pathetic atheistic worldview? G-Man, you got anything to say about that?
Yeah, and I'll take you on at SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, it doesn't matter. Because Matt Dillahunty, at the end of the day, you can't cook better than me, you can't debate better than me, you can't even sit here and be quiet better than me.
Oh, you gonna take that? You gonna take that, Matt Dillahunty? He just insulted your ability to cook, to debate, and to sit quiet and not say anything. And I know that last one hurts the most, doesn't it, Matt Dillahunty? I bet I know something else he could beat you at. Broadcasting at the worst image quality possible. I mean, holy crap, if that got any more pixelated, I think it turned into a game of Pong. Anyway, I totally forgot what I was talking about. All I can think about now is like playing Missile Command. Man, it's been forever since I played that game. That game is awesome. So by now we must have reports pouring in from all over the world of people not having the AIDS and stuff, right?
Nope, I don't see anything, CC, sorry.
Really? Well, hey, don't worry, folks. We still got 15 minutes. The Lord made the world in 6 days, so killing the AIDS would take a minute tops. So we got plenty of time. And hey, let's answer some questions. Convict 41 wants to know, could Jesus fart a fart so powerful that it would kill the Virgin Mary in heaven? I'm going to take this over to you first, G-Man.
Okay. No, he can't. And I'm saying no, he can't because in heaven he can't fart.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure where G-Man is getting his information from, but I'm the Lord's chosen cat, and I've been on his lap many times, and let me tell you, the guy definitely farts, okay? But you know what? It smells amazing. And that's the thing. Farts in heaven are awesome because they smell great. But you know what? We're getting a little off topic here. Could Jesus potentially rip one that was so rank it could actually pierce the fabrics of space and time and travel through multiple dimensions to kill the Virgin Mary in heaven? Well, of course he could. There's no limits to the J-Man's power. But I would just simply say that doing such a thing is not in his nature, therefore highly unlikely. And next, Talladega Tom wants to know, how big were the Virgin Mary's tits? A lot of Virgin Mary fans out there today. Well, Tom, what you got to remember is that the Virgin Mary was actually in her early to mid-teens before her pregnancy. And I would say that her tits at the time were pretty pleasantly sized, like nice handfuls. They were a little pointy, but definitely not torpedo tits. They were the kind of tits that just stand up and say hello. And she had a little bit of a pepperoni nip thing going on, but it wasn't too pronounced. The areolas were standard size, definitely not a silver dollar pancake nip thing going on. But once the Lord finally impregnated her with himself, they became engorged with breast milk quite nicely. And I'd say at that time, we're talking about Selma Hayek-sized tits. Those are pretty nice tits. Anything to add, G-Man? Well, I guess I covered it all. And our last question comes to us from Eyeless. He wants to know, who raped TJ the Amazing Atheist the hardest? G-Man or Creationist Cat? Well, okay, by process of elimination, it has to be G-Man because I didn't rape him. So that just leaves us with G-Man. So, G-Dude, when did this horrible raping of TJ occur? And what did he do to deserve such a thing?
Well, for one thing, I didn't rape TJ. Although, we're talking about in some different way, I can arrange for something like that to happen.
Wait, hold up a second. Are you saying you arrange rapes? That's something you do? You're a rape arranger?
But no, I did not rape TJ.
Okay, fine, you didn't rape him, but I think that the real revelation here... G-Man! Look, let me talk, okay, thank you. Did you or did you not arrange for TJ to be raped?
No comment.
G-Man, are you by any chance broadcasting from San Quentin? Okay, you freaking hellbound Shodomites, right now we're running out of time, but before we go, I just want to urge everyone to subscribe to G-Man here. Now, first of all, he was an incredibly great sport to team up with me for charity for this, and on top of that, guys, say what you will about his views. Some of you may totally disagree with the guy, but you know what? He actually hosts a lot of hangouts on his channel in which atheists and Christians dialogue together. And, I find these hangouts often very interesting. And I really don't find dialogues quite like this going on many channels on YouTube. So definitely check him out. His channel is down in the Christ box. Sub to the G-Man, or you'll totally burn in hell. Okay, well, it's the end of the show, and surely there must be an explosion of reports from all over the globe. It's gotta be trending onto Twitter, people just dancing in the street saying, I don't got the A's anymore. And so, hey, Goddess Engineer, what you got for me?
CC, I'm looking, but I'm just not seeing anything.
Come on. You're pulling my hind leg, right?
Yeah, CC, I've been checking everywhere, and it just doesn't seem to be happening.
Okay, well, I think I've been fairly patient up until now, but at this point, I really have to ask, G-Man, what the fuck is going on?
God said no. and you got to accept the answer.
Well,
We can raise money, we can go out there and find a church.
Shh. I put this whole thing together because of your track record with prayer. You said that you have gotten every single thing that you have ever prayed for. That's the only reason why I included you in this. So you might as well stick a crucifix in my butt, because we are royally fucked, G-Man. You fucked us. You've made me look like an idiot. You've made AIDS look like an idiot. You made Christianity look like an idiot. You know that?
I'm not making Christianity look like an idiot. I can assure you of that.
You know, I should have known that you were an amateur when I saw you speaking in tongues. You seem so out of your element,
You
dear.
told me to repeat after
I am
you
a
after
pro.
you was
I
praying.
am
I told
a
you to repeat
pro.
after you
Cut him
after
off.
you was
Cut him
praying.
off. Hey, G-Man, you can stop screaming now. Your mic isn't working, just like your crappy prayers. Okay, get rid of them. Oh, this rap battle is so freaking back on, G-Man. You have no idea. I'm gonna 8 Mile the crap out of you, dude. Oh, man, you won't even know what kind of crazy, dope, fresh, gospel-inspired raps are gonna hit you. So I'll see you on the Drunken Peasants. And when I do, I suggest you throw your J's up. Yeah.
No sleep until the world throw the J up. Throw your J's up. Throw your J's up. Everybody in the world throw your J's up. Throw your J's up. Throw your J's up. Everybody in the world throw your J's up. Throw your J's up. Pray to the J-pop times today. On my knees, all my G's. Throw your J's up. And together we will raise up. Way up. To the heavenly stratosphere, soldier for the JC. Shout out to the cavalry. The J, I praise you.